Hello and welcome to the New Times. My name is Ethan Tashovia. All right, on the 5th of August, a young girl mesmerized the nation when she commanded a parade of about 500 fellow Indangamirwa graduates that left the commander-in-chief of the RDF plus the top military chiefs in awe. Today, Kalimba, Staff Sergeant Kalimba Ashley Umulisa, joins us to speak about the 5 weeks program and her moment of fame as a staff sergeant. Is she actually a staff sergeant? We're going to find out in this interview. Welcome, Ashley.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Thank you so much for joining us.
It's okay. Thank
Staff
you.
sergeant, huh?
No, I'm not actually the staff sergeant.
Yeah.
Right, 1, 2, 3, 1!
As we learned in the 5 weeks thing, Torero, if ourselves, our bodies, our souls are for the country. So we got the chance to join either the army or the reserve force. I signed up for the reserve force.
Oh, that's
anytime the country needs me, I'll be there.
Left hand! 1, 2, 3, 1!
Well, I'm a high school graduate, and I'm studying university this September in African Leadership University. I finished my high school from Excella School. In university, I'm taking global challenges, international business and trade, and probably entrepreneurship. I'm not sure about that yet.
What do you want to be in life?
I want to be a very independent and influential person in my community, my family, and my country. Since we're a very developing country, I need to be part of that development and help be one of the people who will help my country to get where it needs to be.
Awesome. So you guys spent 5 weeks, probably the longest time that we've seen Indangamirwa spend in a camp. How did that experience shape you and your dream and what you want to be in life?
Yeah, the Itorero was very good. It really shaped most of us who were in there. Maybe some of us don't recognize the changes, but we know that there have been changes, like in our character. We learned a lot of discipline, because in the army, without discipline, it does not work. Yeah. We learned one of the big things that we learned in the Torero was timekeeping. As a developing country, we don't have time to waste at all. We have to work harder to get where we want to be in a certain time. So we learned time management. We learned discipline. We learned the patriotism. Yeah. We learned how to love our country, what our country needs, what we are to our country, and how we can help our country to get where it needs to be. So all that together, the patriotism, the discipline, the time management together, with that package, our country is going to be a very good country.
Awesome.
Most especially from us, the youth. Yeah.
And of course, 70% of the Rwandan population.
Is the youth. And us, our parents did what they had to do for the country. That's why we're here. And now it is up to us to take it on another level. So with that training and that package that we took home, I think we're going to do great for our country.
You are so close to, the President Paul Kagame, and of course the Minister of Defense and the Chief of the Army as well. And we saw them laughing and nodding. And you probably saw them. I could see you.
I did.
What was running in your mind at that moment?
Before when we were still rehearsing, there was this general that was, because sometimes I could get nervous, be like, I don't have to ruin this. But then this general was like, we trust you, you're going to do it great. So every time we were going to parade, I was like, they trust you, you're going to do great. So when I got there in front of all those people, very important people, I was like, they trust me and they think I'm going to do great. So when I see their proud faces doing this, I was like, yeah, you did it. Yeah. You really did it. So that was what was running in my head. I was really, really proud of myself and my other people whom we were doing the parade together. It was teamwork, because when you're commanding, you command, but the others are the ones who actually parade. So if I command something and they do it wrong, then that means so the teamwork together, we all did it great. First of all, I can recommend for anyone to join it, because you can never know what you learn from that. And I personally learned something. There was this soldier who gave me a piece of advice. He was like, before, for them, they didn't have like resources, they didn't have enough food, they didn't have what and such things. But for us, our country has developed and we have that. Now we need to grow as T's. Like, you know, letter T?
T,
yeah. So a T is like this. We have the resources, but then our brains need to grow and be wide and gather information and bring for our country and develop for our country. So that was an important message I learned from it that I carry with me every day. And despite that, I learned, as I said, the package I went home with, the time management, the patriotism. It's going to help me a lot in life. Now, when I'm sitting and doing nothing, it feels wrong. It feels like I'm letting my country down.
I know.
Because I need to do something for it. Something else that I learned, if you love your country, then you're not selfish. When you work, you shouldn't work for yourself to become rich. No, you have to work to develop your country so that even those who are not there yet, you help them. Even those who don't have the knowledge that they shouldn't work for themselves, that is why the itorero is needed, so that they join and they know. And since 70% of our country is the youth, then we should all pass through that so that we can know what to do for our country. Now, if you're not selfish, then you develop the teamwork. If we work together as a country, we will truly get so far.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ashley, for joining us. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
And hope to see you becoming an influential person in life.
I hope to be. I will fight to be one.
All right, and that brings us to the end of this, and we would have to thank Ashley for joining us. Been a pleasure. Bye-bye for now.